Get in the holiday spirit with the Cheers to That Christmas special, filled with merry cocktail magic.
Ready to jingle all the way to a very merry cocktail hour.
Sounds like a plan.
We're diving into the most festive part of any holiday party, the drinks.
And we've got our Santa sacks full of recipe inspiration thanks to Drink Lab. Talk about a holiday haul. We knew we had to dig in and pick out some highlights.
Seriously, there are enough recipes to keep you merry all the way to New Year's.
Which is a little overwhelming, let's be honest, especially when you're already up to your elbows in wrapping paper and cookie dough.
Precisely.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Ready to add some extra sparkle to your holiday season.
This deep dive, we're mixing up some serious holiday cheer as we explore the world of Christmas cocktails.
We're talking festive flavors, those classic recipes, but with a fun, unexpected twist. And who knows, we might even shake up a few surprises along the way.
So, to kick things off, let's talk about those Christmas classics.
Yeah.
You know, the cocktails that just scream holidays, but with a twist.
Love it, because even traditions can use a little sparkle.
Exactly, Dory.
It's like capturing the magic of the season in a glass.
And today, we're handing you the cocktail shaker.
Consider this your backstage pass to crafting the perfect holiday cocktail menu.
And we'll uncover why certain flavors just scream Christmas.
Like you instantly know it's the holidays when.
We'll dive into the history, the traditions,
The cultural connections behind those festive ingredients we all know and love.
and maybe discover some new favorites along the way.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, and you're scrolling through those endless lists of trendy cocktails.
Always fun to see what's capturing people's attention.
I actually did that, like all of them, for you. And let me tell you, some of these names are wild.
I imagine you found a few head scratchers in there.
Oh, absolutely. Like why Santa has a naughty list. Just the name.
Makes you wonder what's in it.
Right. Is it strong?
Spicy.
Maybe a little dangerous.
A cocktail with a backstory. I like it.
It's like a cocktail with a backstory. And speaking of intriguing names, there's the White Christmas Mojito, which sounds incredibly tempting. What do you think? Coconut cream?
Ooh, maybe some white chocolate liqueur.
Right.
Those would certainly lean into that whole white Christmas theme.
Yeah.
You know, the use of white in cocktail names often suggests a creamy, indulgent element,
Okay, yeah.
and is often tied to the holidays going way, way back.
It's like those drinks are practically begging you to, like, cozy up by the fire with a good book, right?
Exactly. And that brings us to those classic cocktails.
Yes.
The ones that never go out of style,
Yes.
but they get a little holiday makeover.
Yes. Like putting on your fanciest Christmas sweater.
Oh, I love that.
It's familiar, but with a festive twist.
It's amazing how a few simple additions can completely transform a classic cocktail into something so perfect for the holidays. Take the old-fashioned, for instance.
Ah, the old-fashioned. A true classic.
Classic.
What kind of holiday magic can we work on that?
Instead of your plain simple syrup, you infuse it with cinnamon sticks and star anise.
Okay, suddenly you have these warming spices that add a whole new layer of complexity aroma to the drink.
Okay, you had me at infused simple syrup. I never thought about doing that at home.
Oh, it's so easy.
Do you just, like, simmer the spices in the syrup?
Precisely, a gentle simmer, and those spices just release their flavors. And you're left with a syrup that's not only delicious, but also visually stunning with those beautiful star anise floating in the bottle.
Okay, I am adding infused simple syrup to my holiday to-do list stat. What other classic cocktails are getting the Christmas treatment?
Well, consider the White Russian.
Okay.
Already a decadent and comforting choice, right?
Yeah.
With its combination of vodka, coffee liqueur, and cream. But imagine adding a sprinkle of cinnamon on top.
Oh, wow. I can already picture it, that contrast of the white cream and that warm brown cinnamon. And that touch of cinnamon, it adds another dimension of flavor that just complements the other ingredients perfectly.
Okay. Like imagine an eggnog martini.
Ooh, fancy eggnog. I'm intrigued.
It's like the holidays, but make it a black tie event. All that creamy goodness, but with a little vodka to make things interesting.
Okay, that's definitely going on my must-try list.
Yeah.
And speaking of things that are dangerously delicious, those twists on the classics have me in the holiday spirit. But now I'm curious, what about some cocktails that are totally unique? You know, something you wouldn't expect to see on a Christmas cocktail list.
Oh, Drink Lab definitely has you covered. Get this, they have a recipe for something called Grinch Punch.
Grinch Punch. Okay, that's amazing. Is it bright green?
It is. I mean, they don't come right out and say it's inspired by the Grinch, but come on, it's green. And get this, it's made with Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid. Really? I never would have thought of putting Kool-Aid in a cocktail.
Me neither. It's a pretty wild mix of ingredients. You've got the Kool-Aid, pineapple juice, and lemonade.
Wow. So it's like a grown-up version of the punch you'd have at a kid's Christmas party.
Exactly. And speaking of things that bring back childhood memories, how about a sugar cookie martini?
A sugar cookie martini. That sounds amazing. Like dangerously good.
It really does, doesn't it? I mean, who doesn't love a sugar cookie? And this martini is basically a sugar cookie in a glass. All that buttery, sweet flavor, but chilled and with a kick.
Sign me up. What else is on this magical Christmas cocktail list?
Well, if you're looking for something that's as beautiful as it is delicious, there's the Jack Frost cocktail. They actually call it visually stunning in the article. And it's true. This drink is a gorgeous shade of blue.
I bet there's blue curacao in that one.
You know it. You can't have a Christmas cocktail roundup without some blue curacao.
Yeah.
But it's not just blue curacao. It's a mix of vodka, pineapple juice, coconut cream, and then the blue curacao gives it that icy blue color.
It's like a tropical Christmas in glass. You've got the blue curacao and pineapple juice for that tropical vibe, and then the coconut cream adds some richness.
You really do get a taste of everything in this one. It's a really unique and unexpected flavor combination. It's amazing how creative these recipes are. I mean, who would have thought to put together something like a Grinch Punch or a sugar cookie martini?
I am so ready to try every single one of these cocktails.
Right.
But before I raid the liquor store, you mentioned there are some things to consider when choosing a recipe.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, I don't know if my local grocery store even has star anise.
That's a good point. It's definitely worth checking what you have on hand before you get too excited about a recipe.
Yeah, you don't want to be stuck hunting down some rare ingredient on Christmas Eve.
Exactly.
And it plays into that really interesting historical connection we have between spices and celebrations. You know, for centuries, spices were incredibly valuable. They were often gifted during the holidays.
Interesting.
So using them in drinks, it became associated with festivity and abundance.
That's so interesting. I never knew that about spices. Like, they've always been part of our holiday traditions.
Always.
Even going back centuries.
Yeah.
And it makes you wonder, what is it about certain flavors that just scream Christmas? We've got cinnamon, peppermint, gingerbread, cranberry, pomegranate. Is there some sort of like secret holiday flavor code that we're cracking here? It's like those scents. You walk into a room and someone's simmering those spices on the stove and you instantly know
Yes.
it's the holidays.
It's tapping into those sensory memories
Totally.
that we associate with the season. And just like those scents, certain flavors, they've become so deeply ingrained in our holiday traditions. Cranberry sauce, gingerbread cookies, candy canes, those flavors just immediately evoke Christmas.
And when you put them in a cocktail, it's like you're bottling up that holiday cheer.
Exactly. And let's not forget about that visual appeal. Those vibrant reds and greens from cranberries and pomegranates, the creamy white of eggnog.
Right.
They all contribute to that festive atmosphere. It's like a mini holiday party in your glass.
Okay. And while it's fun to be adventurous, sometimes the best cocktails are the ones you can whip up with things you already have in your pantry.
Makes sense. What else should we consider?
Well, think about what you and your guests like.
Yeah.
Are we talking creamy cocktails? Something fruity and refreshing? Strong and spirit-forward?
It's like planning a dinner party. You want to make sure there are options for everyone.
And while we're talking about making it feel festive, don't forget about presentation.
Oh, presentation is key.
Right. It's amazing what a difference a simple garnish can make.
Absolutely. So we're talking cinnamon sticks, cranberries.
Yeah. Or a sprig of rosemary, a few star anise, even a little candy cane.
So festive. This deep dive has been amazing. I feel like I've gotten so many ideas for my holiday cocktails this year.
And we've only just scratched the surface.
Seriously.
We talked about trending cocktails, classic cocktails with a twist. But you know me, I love to discover something new, something a little unexpected. Did our research uncover any hidden gems in the world of Christmas cocktails?
Oh, absolutely. Remember how we talked about cocktail names being an art form?
Yeah.
I found one called the Bruce Wayne.
Hold on, the Bruce Wayne? Like Batman? That's amazing. Does it involve a secret ingredient only found in the Batcave?
Not quite, but it is described as being rich, decadent, with a creamy texture, perhaps a hint of darkness with some dark chocolate or coffee liqueur.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Definitely a cocktail fit for, a brooding billionaire.
Oh, I love it. It's like a touch of mystery and sophistication for the holidays. Okay, what else did you unearth in your cocktail archaeology?
About something fun and unexpected. We often see those elaborate garnishes and presentations this time of year.
Right.
But I found a unique serving idea. Jell-O shots in oranges.
Wait, really? Jell-O shots, but served inside oranges.
Inside oranges?
That's brilliant.
Right.
It's festive, it's playful, and you're even getting some vitamin C with your cocktail.
It's unexpected, it's sustainable, and let's be honest, who doesn't love a good Jell-O shot? Especially during the holidays.
That is pure genius. I am definitely trying that one out. Well, everyone, it looks like we've reached the bottom of our cocktail shaker for this deep dive. We explore the trends, the history, the flavors. I'm feeling seriously inspired to, step up my cocktail game this holiday season.
And remember, it's all about finding what sparks that holiday joy for you. Whether it's a classic with a twist, a trendy new concoction, or a hidden gem waiting to be discovered, the perfect Christmas cocktail is out there.
Now, before we let you go, we want to hear from you. If you could invent your own signature Christmas cocktail, what would you call it? And what festive flavors would it include? Head over to our social media pages and share your cocktail creations. And who knows, maybe your drink will be featured in our next holiday episode. Until then, happy holidays, happy mixing, and cheers.
Bring the cheer to your holiday gatherings with Christmas cocktail recipes from drinklab.org.